Alright, let's finish this. The way I've never done before. Let's go ahead and do this, and I'll check it here just a second, make sure it's on, but... Oh, I think it's well justified, but anyway. Okay, let's go ahead and do this again. I didn't realize I didn't have the right thing on, but anyway. I'll be right back. Okay, I checked it. Hopefully this still works because, well, we're ready. You guys ready to end this once and for all? Well, we got one more time to do this, I believe. But this is it. Alright, here we go. Alright. It's the way I've never done this before. Same story as usual. First round 2 boss down. Second round 2 boss. The boss gauntlet. Yep. The only way I can do this is to screw with this crap trying to not do it. I mean, you know, see now how well I did. I'm able to did in this game, but not here on this computer, no. But I'm gonna beat it. It's not gonna let me beat it the way I want to beat it. Not by cheating. But its own way, it's cheating on its own. This fight should not be hard at all. I actually have the way to do this now. I thought there might be something I could do. Absolutely make this much better. I hated it anyway because we got something else we got to do in the upcoming deal after we do this round. It's going to be even difficulter. We'll save that for another episode. I was looking at ActRaiser 2, it was pretty cool. I'll tell you what though, I still can't stand that thing. After what I had to go through, no one should have to go through that, ever. There you go. 4 out of 6 done. I don't care. This is worth it. Worth the hits. Come on. Gotta finish this. It's almost done. It's almost over. It's almost over with. Come on. There we go. We got it. Yes. 5 out of 6. 5th round. Second round. Done. Screw these mother beepers. You're gonna play unfair, then I get to play unfair. Do what you must. You'll never beat me. Dude, just stop. We don't have a whole lot of time here. We need to get you down. You still have a lot of health. We're running out of time here. We're almost gone. Four more slivers of life left. Come on. Come on, dude. Just die already. I'm sick of looking at you. Yep, now we have all 6 boss battles done. Now it's your turn, Tanjiro. I've come back for your defeat. I'm going to make you pay for what you did to me. The humiliation. You dare to do on to me. I'm gonna hurt you with this. Come on. Come on, you douchebag. Didn't even have to use not one except for the last one. I didn't do any good against him. There it is. And we did it. Yep. Yes. time. Worth. Portrait time. Clear. Nice. That's the end of this journey. Finally, we defeated that retarded fish. Sir Killer, you have been a tireless master. What are you talking about? With this, our current duties are complete. Oh, well, that's good. We have labored long and hard to help our people become free. I do feel a bit of regret that they will on longer need our help. Let's take one last look at each of the thriving towns we helped develop. Really? Oh, I'm under control, so you know. I didn't know that. This is Fillmore. Yeah, no, duh. Look how the people cleared and cultivated the land and constructed a prospering town. Oh, yes, they did. Mine looks like it's darker than usual. A progressing town. Oh, yes, one of the men of Fillmore had the ability to predict the future. His ability helped save Fillmore. He finally gave his life for his town. Aww. I'm sure he expected that final fate. From birth, all people are guided by a force called destiny. Yep. Because people are unaware of their destiny. They may not understand all that life has to offer. The man who quietly accepts his destiny is also the one who becomes a great leader and a person. I mean, a great leader in person. And I don't know about that. A bunch of horse crap. Now we're going into Blood Pool. Well, ain't that something? This is Blood Pool. Really? The lake has already returned to its beautiful blue color. And yes, there was an energetic boy named Teddy. Sir Killer and I are supposed to treat all people equally. But since he was such a likable young boy, he received much of our attention. What the hell are you talking about? Oh, do you remember the people of Bloodpool had to draw lots to decide who was to be sacrificed? No, I didn't know. I don't know anything what you're talking about. At the time, I didn't tell you, but I knew whose lot was drawn. It was Teddy? No! I didn't know he was sacrificed. Darn you! Really care for anyone like the other, but still, this is the desert town, Cazadora. Now there is very little evidence of the once massive desert. People said they were drawn into the pyramid by its magical powers. This is lagging a little bit, just so you know, in case you're seeing it. But should we believe this, the monsters living in the pyramid were nothing more than reincarnates of the human slaves who built the pyramid. Their spirits remained, anyway, draw people's minds to the pyramid. Now the pyramid is sealed and their souls saved. They will be reborn as human beings. Nice, I guess. Wait, what? Anyway. Ayatos. Atos. This is the volcanic town Ayatos. I was so impressed by these people who tried to build homes in spite of the continuous lava flow. What the hell are you talking about? Their leader passed from their this life right before your very eyes. No, he didn't. What are you talking about? I am certain he dedicated his whole life to informing people of your existence. I hoped Aotos would become a beautiful town representative of his great spirit. Well, what a ridiculous way to go. Anyway, I gotta supposed to feel sorry for him. Marana, one of the last towns. This is the jungle town, Marana. I didn't really notice about that, but anyway, they have built so many homes on such a small island. I felt very sad when the town's two leaders were tempted by the wicked mirror. What the hell are you talking about? Well, human beings have a tendency to choose the easier way when faced with difficulties. True. Having seen the people's weakness, I felt obligated to lead them in the right direction. You know. It's not. You don't see that very often where angels actually do anything. Although there was that show called Touched by an Angel. I didn't watch it very much, but bleh. Anyway. And finally, last but not least, the final town, North Wall. This is the last of our land's North Wall. I felt a little guilty about letting people live in such a cold climate, but they successfully overcame many problems. They did. Their two leaders were telling us that when they found the two initials on the mighty tree, they felt a certain affection toward what or who had left the initials. I think those two leaders were sweethearts who had lived here long ago, but were farted by funsters that were fun monsters. Their spirits have since come to dwell in these bodies. If my story is correct, which is probably not, the sweethearts have finally reunited after a long separation. Even though they don't remember, isn't it a beautiful story? Not really. This being so, it seems your people as well as yourself have had hard times, Sir Killer. Why don't we take a look inside the shrine? Why? What the hell? Nobody's there! There's no one here. In former times, people would call for you and ask for your help. As cultures and lands become more advanced, do people tend to forget those who helped them? Probably. But then people may be lost. May be most happy when not in need of help from their master, or when they have forgotten him. Should we yearn for a time when people will no longer need to ask for our help? Interesting. Thus ends Act Razor. Beautiful, fantastic job. Too bad I had to do what I had to do. Step of Act Razor. Scenario Tomoyoshi Mizuki. Nice. Congratulations, guys. You did a good job. This programmer must say Hashi Mamoto. Even though I feel like it didn't really need a reboot, but anyway. Graphic designer Ayano Kashiara Kamasazuki Takakachi Yokoto Takashi Shichiyo. Music composer Yuzo Koshiro. See, I'm pretty good at somewhat at creating Japanese names. Enix staff, Takako Koichi, Kiezu Machizuki, Takahishi Toyonori, whatever. Okay, except when it goes too fast, so. Yep. Let's do the fuzzing great time in the late great honor of the great late legendary man himself, Necroscope 86. Not to give him a personal shout out, because I'm not, I'm just trying to tell you. Enix America staff, wow. Paul Bowler, that seems familiar. Cherry Hansen doesn't know this game intended. Special thanks, Hirotomo Murasada, Nobuyo Yoshi, Hirobu Tijima, Kishika Masuga, if you'd have asked me so many records, okay. Wow, direct. If you'd have said something to me years ago, I would have never even known who is what. Producer Yosuke-san. This is the first time, believe it or not, I have actually officially gotten to this point. I have beaten this game, but I didn't even see this point. Producer, publisher Yoshiro Fukushimiya, whatever. Anyway. Actorizer copyright, wow. Quintet, User, and Enix. 1990, wow. 1991, Connect 16 based upon Actraiser licensed by Nintendo. Nice. The end. These guys did a brilliant, excellent job. Man, that was a hell of a lot. I mean, I love this game. It's one of my favorites. I can't say much about Actraiser 2 because, well, that game let me down. Pretty much. And I tried to make a big old recording session of it, but it sucked miserably. But otherwise, this was Actraiser. And yet, there's more. There's one more thing we have to do. I'm not sure how you're supposed to load it because we just beat it. There it is, professional mode. We will actually start that next time because really I'm out of time. I don't really want to start doing it because I want to test it out the waters before I use this thing I've got here. But it's supposed to be harder, and I mean absolutely harder. And I tell you what, I love Actraiser. I don't know if I'm going to love professional mode because I do barely remember professional mode, but I will say this. I love this game. I don't know how many times I can say that, but without me forgetting that I already said it. Anyway. So yeah, I mean, really. I hope you guys enjoyed this series. But there will be more. Yep. So, professional mode will happen next time. I mean, I didn't plan on doing a lot of the videos for an hour, but it wound up being that way because I was just sitting there enjoying it. And I was just trying to get through it all, being as it had been a long time. I mean, and that's the way it wound up being. But either way, yeah. So, yeah. Later.